The Two Birds. From Karma Canvas. In the ancient kingdom of Ayodhya, beneath the shade of a great Ashvatha tree whose roots reached toward heaven and whose branches touched the earth, the young Prince Rama sat before his beloved teacher, sage Vasistha. Rama had returned from his travels through the world, having witnessed birth and death, pleasure and grief, the rise of empires and their dust, and his heart was heavy with a question that no palace, no victory, and no earthly comfort had been able to answer. The morning light fell soft and golden through the leaves, and somewhere above them, unseen, two birds rested on the highest branch.
Revered Vasistha, I have seen the world as it truly is, beautiful and terrible, generous and cruel. I have tasted joy, and it has slipped through my fingers like water. I have known sorrow, and it has clung to me like shadow. Tell me, O wise one, is there any place within a human being that is not touched by this endless turning of pleasure and pain? Is there any ground within us that does not shake?
Beloved Rama, your question is the most ancient question, and it contains within it the seed of your own liberation. Listen carefully, for I will tell you of two birds. Two birds, inseparable companions, dwell together upon the same tree. One bird eats the fruits of that tree, the sweet fruits and the bitter, the ripe and the rotten, with great eagerness and great suffering. The other bird eats nothing. It simply sits. It watches. It is luminous, silent, and utterly at peace. Both birds are real. Both birds are you. The tree upon which they sit, that is the body, the mind, the world of experience. Its fruits are all things that arise and pass, thoughts, emotions, sensations, memories, desires, fears. The first bird, the one who eats, is the individual self, the one who says, I am happy, I am suffering, I am lost, I am found. It is caught in the endless movement of experience, mistaking each fruit for its identity. But the second bird has never moved. It has never eaten. It has never suffered. And yet it has witnessed everything.
Venerable sage, I understand the image, but how can both birds be me? I know myself only as the one who eats, the one who feels, the one who is moved by every wind of circumstance. When grief comes, I am grief. When joy comes, I am joy. I cannot find this second bird within me. This witness you speak of, where does it hide? How has something so close remained so unknown to me?
The witness does not hide, Rama, it is the very light by which you see everything else. Tell me, when you are joyful, who knows that joy is present? When you are grieving, who is aware that grief has come? That knowing, that bare, simple, effortless knowing, is the second bird. It is not a thing you must find, for it was never lost. It is not a state you must reach, for it never departed. It is the awareness that is present before the thought arises, during the thought, and after the thought dissolves. You have been so absorbed in the fruit that you forgot you are the bird who watches. Consider the sky, Rama. Clouds gather, dark and heavy, full of thunder. They move across the sky, they cover the sun, they pour rain upon the earth. And then they pass. But the sky has never moved. The sky was never wet. The sky was never dark. The sky simply allowed all of it to happen within itself, untouched, unchanged, unmoved. Your awareness is the sky. Your thoughts and emotions are the clouds. You are not the clouds. You have never been the clouds. You are that which the clouds move through.
Then, O Vasistha, all my life I have been the first bird, lost in the eating, believing myself to be whatever fruit I tasted in that moment. I called myself happy when sweetness came, and I called myself broken when bitterness came. But this witness, this sky, it was always here. It was here when I was a child in wonder. It was here in my deepest grief. It was here even when I believed myself most lost. How extraordinary! that the one thing I have been searching for is the very one who has been doing all the searching.
Yes, Rama. This is the great recognition, the recognition that the seeker and the sought are one. The witness is not separate from you, it is your deepest nature, your original face before the world gave you a name. The Upanishads call it the Atman, the self that is never born and never dies, that was never bound and needs no liberation, that is not touched by karma, not stained by action, not diminished by ignorance, not increased by wisdom. It simply is. And that is what you are. When this is known, not merely understood by the mind, but recognized in the depths of being, the first bird does not disappear. It continues to live, to act, to love. But it is no longer lost. For it knows now what it truly is.
Subscribe to Karma Canvas for daily wisdom from ancient spiritual traditions.